Thank you, Chair. Commissioner, welcome. I want to raise 2 points. Firstly, on Brexit, the EU wants to ensure that the UK is not undercutting the EU 27 in terms of the Brexit deal. At the same time, you have many member states who are competing amongst themselves to attract UK-based financial institutions and other industries. Now, there could be several business reasons why the financial institutions and industries prefer one member state over another. And now I recognise that the ESAs play a key role to ensure that there is no regulatory competition in the financial sector. But I'm not convinced that they can take a holistic view on this. And I'm just wondering, from a competition perspective, how do you ensure there's a fair level playing field? I mean, are you concerned about the criteria some of these localization decisions might be made on? And what I'm really trying to say is, how certain are you that member states are not attracting institutions, financial or others, with, let's say, favourable tax treatments or other inducements? My second point is really on climate change. You've made several recent speeches and argued for a more sustainable economy. Climate change is indeed a very topical, and this week with Nobel Prize in Economy and the UN report saying we need a much bigger effort. And given the massive challenges we are facing, and despite all the legislation that this House has adopted over the years, don't you think it's about time the EU competition rules be used more as a policy tool to address some of the malpractices in addressing climate change? I want to compare it to the work done on tax evasion, because it was only when you start looking at Panama and tax rulings that it went higher on the agenda and action was taken by member states, as well as capturing the public imagination. So can we not see the same sort of evolution on climate policy? And given that ETS regulation was created in the EU, and which makes the EU a regulatory trendsetter, at the same time, when you look at the energy landscape in the EU, it's far too dominated by few players, and the EU households are facing higher and higher energy costs. So I wonder if there's something you can look at. Thanks.